The end of the ticket touting era. CMA's stance signals a potential UK ban. The UK music and theatre scene is bracing for a potential seismic shift. The Competition and Markets Authority, CMA, the UK's competition watchdog, has thrown its considerable weight behind government plans to cap ticket resale prices, bringing Britain significantly closer to an outright ban on the lucrative but often exploitative practice of ticket touting. This landmark decision delivers a resounding blow to secondary ticketing giants like Viagogo and StubHub, companies that have built multi-million-pound empires by profiting from fans' desperation to see their favorite artists perform. For years, these platforms have operated within a legal gray area, raking in hundreds of millions annually by reselling tickets at exorbitant markups. While the resale of tickets isn't inherently illegal, the CMA's intervention highlights the widespread abuse of the system. The prevalence of fraudulent practices, such as bulk buying tickets illegally and the deceptive, speculative selling, advertising tickets that don't exist, hoping to acquire them later, has fueled public outrage and spurred calls for reform. The CMA's shift from previous attempts to merely enforce existing consumer laws to actively endorsing a price cap represents a significant turning point. Their submission to a Department for Digital, Culture, Media and Sport, DCMS, consultation explicitly acknowledges the persistent harm inflicted upon consumers by the secondary ticketing market. The report details a litany of unethical practices, including the withholding of crucial information from fans and the exploitation of high demand to inflate prices to astronomical levels. This blatant disregard for fair practices has left many fans feeling cheated and disillusioned. This decisive stance echoes the sentiment of many within the UK, where the frustration over inflated ticket prices has reached fever pitch. Labour's 2024 election manifesto, which proposed a price cap of up to 10% above face value, directly addressed this public discontent. The proposal, reflecting the anger over exorbitant markups charged by professional touts and resale platforms for events featuring artists such as Ed Sheeran and Oasis, proved so threatening to the established players that dozens of the UK's most prolific resellers convened a secret meeting to strategize a lobbying effort against the cap. The CMA's endorsement of a price cap is not merely symbolic. It poses a direct threat to the financial viability of companies like Viagogo. The CMA's report explicitly states that, if implemented and enforced correctly, a cap would present a significant blow for Viagogo and their suppliers. This statement carries significant weight, especially considering Viagogo's $4 billion acquisition of StubHub in 2021, a deal that subsequently forced Viagogo to divest StubHub's UK operations due to competition concerns. The proposed price cap isn't just about curbing profiteering, it's about restoring fairness and transparency to the ticketing system. It aims to prevent the exploitation of fans who are simply trying to enjoy live music and theater. The CMA's support for the cap suggests that the tide is finally turning against the unscrupulous practices that have long plagued the secondary ticketing market. The future looks brighter for fans hoping to secure tickets at a fair price, without the fear of being ripped off by opportunistic touts. This move marks a significant victory for consumers and a potential end to an era of unchecked exploitation within the live entertainment industry. The coming months will be crucial in seeing how this proposed legislation unfolds and whether it will effectively dismantle the business models of companies that have profited from the desperation of devoted fans. The success hinges not just on the implementation of the cap, but also on its robust enforcement to ensure its effectiveness in protecting consumers.